Welcome everyone. Lance Scurv here, the Scurv Podcast. If you haven't signed up already at lancescurvx.com, please do so. Go there, put in your email address. That's all it takes, and you'll get all of the content that we do that you see on social media and that you don't see on social media, the adult stuff. Anyway, I'm glad to see you back here. If you're returning, if you're new, equally so. We like to go deep on this platform, and here's another one. The title of this one is, Are You Disciplined Enough to Be Untouchable? The Art of Silent Dominance. So many people feel as though they're untouchable until something happens in life that lets them know that they're not too untouchable. But I don't mean that way. I mean in a different way. The way that we can control. See, if you reach too far, thinking that you're gaining some measure of control, you're really coming out of your own lane. You're not supposed to reach. It comes from within. You have all of the answers inside of you to dominate what's around you. Not aggressively, but silently. Power never asks for permission. No one crowns a king. Understand that. He becomes one through presence, conviction, and certainty. The truth is simple. People follow strength. They move toward confidence. They respect what feels solid and sure. Most people walk into rooms hoping to be accepted. They scan faces. They adjust their voice. They shrink without even knowing it. But the man who understands power moves differently. He walks in already knowing who he is. He does not wait to be approved. Perception shapes reality. If you act unsure, the world treats you as unsure. If you move with quiet certainty, people feel it before you speak. Your posture, your stillness, your tone all speak for you. This is not about arrogance. It's about control. Arrogance is loud and insecure. Real superiority is calm. It does not shout. It does not beg. It radiates. When you enter a space, your energy should say, I belong here. Not because someone invited you, but because you decided you do. The world bends towards certainty. Doubt smells like weakness. Superiority begins in the mind long before it shows up in the world. The men who rise are not chosen. They chose themselves. They decide they're capable. They decide they're worthy. Confidence works like gravity. People are pulled toward it. When you move like you already own your life, others respond to that energy. They adjust without realizing it. You don't need to explain yourself. The more you explain, the more you weaken your position. Calm conviction is stronger than endless words. When you speak, speak with purpose. When you stay silent on purpose. Fear and love both shape influence. If you cannot have both, respect must be there. Respect grows from unpredictability and strength. If people fully understand you, they begin to relax around you. Mystery keeps their presence strong. To act superior is not to act better than others. It is to act fully sure of yourself. It's steady, measured, and controlled. You do not chase validation. You create it by how you carry yourself. Detachment is the crown of power. It means you feel emotions, but you're not ruled by them. Most people react. They argue fast. They chase approval. They let anger or desire control their moves. The disciplined man feels anger but does not show it carelessly. He feels desire but does not chase it blindly. He feels pain but turns it into strategy. When you detach, you stop asking, "Why did this happen to me?" and start asking, "What does this show me?" That shift changes everything. You move from victim to observer, from reaction to strategic. People are drawn to those who do not need them. When you no longer depend on approval, attention, or praise, something changes. Others begin to seek your attention instead. Detachment makes you steady. In chaos, you stay calm. In conflict, you stay measured. Your stillness becomes your strength. Most people play the game in front of them. The powerful learn to control the board. Every move becomes deliberate. Every reaction becomes optional. When others expect you to argue, pause instead. When they expect emotion, offer calm. Unpredictability creates power. If they cannot read you, they cannot prepare for you. Never show all of your cards. Once people think they know your full plan, they stop respecting you. Keep some mystery. Keep some silence. Strategy is thinking ahead. While others react to the moment, you think 5 steps forward. You let them burn their energy in small battles while you focus on the larger picture. Control is not loud. It's very subtle. It's quiet influence. It's shaping outcomes without shouting for credit. Silence is not weakness. It's restraint. When you speak too much, you leak power. When you choose your words carefully, they carry weight. Mystery creates tension. People try to fill silence with their own thoughts. They wonder what you're thinking. They project their fears and hopes onto you. Do not rush to explain yourself. Do not answer every challenge. Let some things hang in the air. That pause often does more than any argument could. Your presence should feel steady. Eye contact should be calm and direct. Your movements should be measured, not rushed. This is how you build psychological gravity. You don't need to be intimidating. You need to be composed. Composure wins more battles than aggression ever could. None of these works without discipline. Motivation fades, discipline stays. Power is built in routine, not in excitement. Wake up and move with purpose. Train your body, train your mind. Build habits that remove chaos from your life. Structure gives you freedom. When your mind says later, answer with now. Each time you choose action over comfort, you strengthen yourself. Each time you give into weakness, you straight up shrink. Discipline is not punishment, it's protection. It protects you from your worst impulses. It keeps you steady when others fall apart. Results earn respect. Desire means nothing without action. The world does not reward what you want. It rewards what you produce. Becoming untouchable is not about pushing everyone away. It's about independence. It's about not needing constant approval or validation. When you do not depend on praise, you cannot be controlled by criticism. When you do not fear rejection, you cannot be manipulated by acceptance. You move through life calm, focused, and self-directed. You do not chase attention. Attention comes to stability. You're not trying to prove yourself anymore. You're building yourself brick by brick, habit by habit, choice by choice. When you master your emotions, your discipline, and your presence, you stop chasing power. You become it. And this is what I try to stress with most people that I speak to, especially our younger brothers and sisters who are growing up in a world where everybody seems to want validation. Everybody wants attention. They feel as though there's some type of currency and value in this pseudo power that they feel that they get from clicks and follows and all different types of responses from total strangers for the most part. And that's the way the mind has been bent into. And the sad part about it is there are much older folks with gray hair who are seeking the same thing, not knowing that it's an endless cycle that ends up nowhere. You can get the power that you want in your life, but it comes from the discipline that you have, the restraint, moving with purpose, not reacting, not being emotional, but focus and have your goals. Like I said earlier, wake up with purpose. If you don't have a purpose when you wake up, your emotions and your reactions will guide you into places that you never thought existed and guide you into places that are not too good. It happens every day. Many of us lie to ourselves and think we're disciplined. But like Mike Tyson said, you have to do something that you don't like or that you hate like you love it. That's true discipline. Something you hate to do, but it's good for you to do, and you do it like you love it. Your mind is powerful. You can actually find yourself loving it. Because at the end of the day, all the praise in the world cannot compete with real results. Are you about what you say you are? Online in cyberspace, there's a lot of frauds out here. There's a lot of pretending. And it's okay if you want to pretend. But when it's time to back up and you can't produce, that's not too much of a good look. I do what I do from the soul, from the heart, every single day. No attention seeking, no, I have to prove something to the world, because like I said, we're putting out energy into the world. And hopefully that energy will go on beyond our natural lives. For me, that's the reward. To know that I left this place, left this world, left my world and my path with those who I touched better than when I came in. Nothing more, nothing less. But the bottom line in this shark-infested world, we have to make sure to remain intact and keep ourselves untouchable by the discipline in the way we move and not reacting and getting so emotional. It's a very simple way of thinking. But it's not easy when you are emotional and just react off of any put down or any slight or any disrespect. No, you have to understand when people throw stones at you that way, they're the ones that are insecure. They see your light. They see where you're going. They may not know exactly where you're going, but you have that factor in you, in your presence when you walk in the room, like this person is definitely going somewhere. This person is somebody. Because many people, I don't want to say most, they'll tell you, oh, I know I'm somebody, but they don't treat their own selves properly. They're steady watching around everybody else to see who they can copy, see who they can mimic, because they don't believe that they have the capability and have the seeds of greatness inside of them. They really don't think that. This is why we have so many followers in the world. So many people looking for the answer outside of themselves, which is no good. I say it again. The answer to everything that you want divinely on a spiritual level connected to your creator is inside of you. Just like you get office furniture and they have the instructions inside the box, you don't have to look anywhere else. It's inside the box. Now, if it's not in the box, you have to go online and download the instructions, but the instructions do exist. You have to find them. And 99.99% of the time, it's inside of you. Let me just correct that. 100% of the time, it's inside of you. But you got to get yourself away from the noise of the world, the noise of people who have never done anything of note in their life and have any experience at all. Those are the first ones to open up their mouths to tell you what you should do and what you should not do in your endeavor. This is why you have to keep your mouth shut with the things that you're trying to really do. Because you're going to have all of these people who want to validate themselves with their opinions. No experience in that particular chosen endeavor that you do, but they're going to tell you how to do it. I hate to say it, but here you are. You have a married woman getting advice from women who are never married, never in any successful relationships, telling you how to run your marriage. Or you have men trying to tell a brother who is with his wife what he should and should not do. But these brothers are chasing women, never been in any relationship of depth, and don't understand the commitment. Consider the source. There are people you can consult with and absorb and put their knowledge on the shelf, their wisdom on the shelf, and break it down as much as you can use. Take the good and leave what you can't use. That's how you get better. But anyway, I hope these words have motivated you in a certain way. It's all about perfecting yourself, not seeking perfection, but perfecting, embellishing, polishing, ascending, finding something about you that you can make better today than you were tomorrow, and tomorrow try to make yourself better in some way than you were today. Incrementally, I love that word because it breaks big things down into small little pieces and small little increments. Because when you run out there and try to conquer the world and do everything one time, it can be daunting. It can seem like too much. And when it seems like too much, you won't start at all. Just do a little bit. And sometimes you can take on more chunks, bigger chunks. Some days you can't, but as long as you do something. I don't care if it's reading one paragraph out of a book that you're interested in that will enlighten you. At least you read that one paragraph. Meditate on it. Go to sleep on it. It'll incrementally make you better, hence making you untouchable to the negative criticism and the put downs that people will bring to you to drown your seed of greatness out. You have to be self-contained and very disciplined. Thank you for coming through. Much love to you all. It's always a pleasure. And again, go to landscurvx.com and sign up to get all of the content directly into your inbox so we won't be affected by shadow banning or any interference by these government-controlled social media platforms. Much love to you all. Lance Scurv out. On to the next one. Peace.